If you were born between 1999 and 2003, you probably watched Wizards of Waverly Place growing up. It chronicles the adventures of the Russo family. The three teenagers are wizards and live with their Italian father, Jerry, a former family wizard, and their mortal Mexican mother, Theresa. This was my sister and I's favorite show growing up, and our favorite character was Selena Gomez, who played Alex Russo. She'd use her powers to fix situations, heal friendships, and prepare to be the next family wizard. As I grew up, I had my own magic wand that I'd carry with me in my boot. There were moments, especially in middle school, when I wished it was real so that I could make more friends, become more popular, or get the boy in math class to like me. But today, I'd use it to fix more serious problems in my life. I didn't know at the time that Selena was experiencing some of the same issues I experience today, despite seeing her happy on screen. In our world today, what could be a wand that could help us when life isn't going well? And as equally as important, what could be a wand when life is going well? An answer to both of these questions is therapy. Now, when many of us think of counseling/therapy, which I'll use interchangeably, we think of the following video. Watch for Michael's position on the couch, the box of tissues, and the elongated eye contact.
Michael's been assigned 6 hours of mandatory counseling with a trained professional. I actually have a degree in social work. I mean, I know a lot of people would just ask a few standard questions and check off a few boxes, but I got a chance to do something good here.
I know what you want to ask me. Did your mom ever see you naked?
We can do this with more privacy.
So you can molest me? Oh, okay. I don't think so. We're going to leave the blinds open so everybody can see what a big failure you are. That's the key.
Oh, what's your favorite flavor of
1 hour.
what?
1 hour. We've done 1 hour. Let's just speed this up, okay? Keep it.
Yes, so many of us have seen that video, and if you haven't, I hope you enjoyed it. Toby's relationship and Michael's relationship can show us that counseling is awkward, weak, or dramatic. But what really is therapy/counseling? According to the American Counseling Association, counseling is defined as a professional relationship that empowers diverse individuals, families, and groups to accomplish mental health, wellness, and education. Counseling involves helping people make needed changes in ways of thinking, feeling, and behaving, and is a goal-based collaborative process involving a non-judgmental, supportive counselor who works with the client in telling his or her story, setting viable goals, and developing strategies and plans necessary to accomplish these goals. Has there ever been a moment in your life where you needed to change your way of thinking? In our present, unprecedented times, many of us have had to change our way of thinking with the national global pandemic, from half glass empty to half glass full. Along with this, counseling is a process that takes a small amount of time, and in some cases, as little as 1 to 2 sessions. For others, the process may take longer. Since I was 15, I've seen a counselor at home. But there have been times when I felt like I didn't need to go because I felt happy. If life is going well, why do we need to talk to someone about it? This is a false truth that I'm here to debunk for you. You all can benefit from therapy, whether deemed happy or unhappy. In the audience analysis write-up, I asked the question, if life is going well, do you feel the need to go to a licensed counselor? 2 people answered no, and one said, I do feel the need, but I think I probably should. Today, my goal is to debunk the misconception that only hurting people benefit from therapy. We all share moments of grief and moments of joy. Therapy isn't just for earth-shattering personal tragedies. It's for moments of mountains and moments of mundane. There are 3 reasons why you, today, should consider going to therapy. Reason number 1, friends and family can't be let. According to Megan Vosser of Psych Central, friends and family can be great sources of support. However, in some cases, they can be quick to give advice that often dives right into the fix-it mode. My dad would fit into this category. You'll often hear statements, well, that happened to me, so I did XYZ. You should try this. When this happens, the focus of the conversation is shifted away from you and your unique experience. Their advice is from a worldview which may not resonate with you or apply to your specific situation. And when you disclose problems to friends and family, a variety of negative reactions could surface, such as the "I told you so" response, you didn't follow their advice, or simply feeling misunderstood after sharing. Additionally, disclosing vulnerable information can often result in people feeling judged by the listening party. Avoid putting yourself in that position where you're judged for something you're going through, and put yourself in a position where someone is trained not to judge you, but listen intentionally. Here at Taylor, we often go to our roommates or our wingmates to talk and ask for advice. This can be beneficial in some cases, but think of how you feel when someone constantly uses you as an outlet day in and day out. Your advice might become weaker or self-satisfying as the time goes on. Reason number 2, you can discover new coping strategies. Therapy can help you discover new coping strategies to manage current and future problems. Coping strategies are the intentional efforts you make to manage and minimize stress. A plethora of coping strategies exist to manage all of your little and big problems. One of my coping strategies that I use for anxiety is writing down 5 things that are positive throughout the day. When I do this, I get to focus on more of the beauty in life compared to what my mind wants to do, which is think of the negative. Along with this, I go see a counselor once every 2 weeks to talk to her about things that are going on, and it's helped benefit me to see more of the glass half full compared to half empty. Reason number 3 that we all could benefit from therapy is self-care. Just as you take care of your physical health, it's equally important to take care of your mental health. Prioritizing mental health promotes healthy self-care practices. Everyone needs an outlet, ideally a mental health professional, with whom they can unload all of the light stuff and heavy stuff. Talking about your problems without censoring any of the sensitive details can be liberating. According to the National Science Foundation, an average person has 12,000 to 60,000 thoughts per day. Of those, 80% are negative and 95% are repetitive thoughts. If we repeat those negative thoughts, we think in a more negative way than we think positively. Additionally, 1/4 of the people who responded to the audience analysis said they've gone to the counseling center at Taylor. This data is similar to analysis done by the Barna Group, who is a Christian polling firm, where they found that 1/5 of millennials and 60% of Gen X are currently engaged in therapy. Why is that percentage so small when we've proven that counseling can benefit you? Some of you said it's because of the negative stigma associated with it. But we reason today that that stigma is incorrect. Kathy Chamberlain, the director of counseling centers here at Taylor, said in a recent interview with The Echo, "What I want students to know is that we're here for them, really more than anything." When friends fail, why not seek counsel from those who want to be here for you through the mountains and through the mundane? On an April 2019 episode of Coach's Dream, Selena Gomez discussed how therapy helped her address some issues that stemmed from her early childhood. "My situation is different and very weird. When I was younger, I was exposed to a lot of fame all at the same time. But I'm a believer in therapy through the happy and through the sad." Also, celebrities like Ariana Grande, Prince Harry, and Michael B. Jordan all have noted how they've benefited from seeking professional help. Although we aren't celebrities, we as Christians can agree that we all fight battles in our life. A wand that you can use as an outlet is therapy. A wand that can help you for your 60,000 thoughts a day. And a wand that is a trained professional to make sure you are on track to be the best version of yourself.